So do you know Max Tenille? Have you
I
met?
don't. I know of him, but I don't know him personally.
Well, very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Tenille, are you a photographer?
Yes.
Yes. Famous, yes?
No.
Ah. Hey, how come I knew your name?
I don't know. I don't have a very big following. I'm just a little old photographer from Picton, really. But I've been following you guys for a long time, so maybe you've seen my name on there.
Do you do portraits?
Actually, I started following your scrap one today, actually. I'm not very good on social media, to be honest.
I'm shocking on it. If you go over to Max Doyle Photographer,
Yeah, I noticed you had no posts.
yes.
But then I was like, "Is this the right one?" But then I seen, the amount of followers, and I was like, "Oh, I must be in the right place."
I did have a lot of posts, and then one day I was just not grumpy, but
Oh, I get it. I feel like deleting my Instagram every day.
but they'll be back. I'll come back. Um, if it if it means keeping your career going.
Exactly. That's my issue. And I'm from a place that there isn't a lot of, the kind of work I like to do. Um, so I pay my bills with a lot of probably shoots that maybe aren't, exactly what I want to be doing. Um, but that's what we all do, I think.
Yes, definitely. I have to say, over my whole career, I've done thousands of shoots which I never would have chosen. But walking away from the shoots, I always, oh yeah, that was still fun.
Yeah. And I always feel like I learned something. Like I always weirdly, a job I'm doing at the moment, I'm contracting to Tomra, who do all the technology for the return and earn machines. So I'm literally have these jobs that pay really, really well. And I'm going around the countryside taking photos of return and earn machines. So it's such a random job. Like people ask me and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm, shooting for return and earn at the moment. And they will just literally call me. I'm working with their marketing manager and she'll just call me and say, can you go to Bathurst and take a photo of, these 3 different machines? And I'm like, sure. And then I drive to Bathurst and take photos of return and earn machines and come home.
Oh, that sounds, yes, very nice.
Isn't it?
I hope they cover your petrol costs now.
Oh, I know at the moment. But it's just, random jobs like that. I guess they give me more time and money to do, other things that are a bit more fun.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm in a weird place at the moment. That's why I've been like trawling Instagram for inspiration.
Well, as we all know, the whole industry and everything to do with photography world is in a funny place at the moment. Yeah. Not just me, not just the old people, just about everyone I bump into is, oh, yeah.
I am old. I'm not as young as I look, which is probably I learnt on film.
Right,
Um,
me too.
and then there's a lot of just I don't know, I get a bit intimidated. There's so many young people that come through that just obviously go straight to digital and don't ever learn film.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do encounter a lot of young people who have become obsessed with film.
oh, and that's a big thing at the moment. Yeah, it's come back.
But budget-wise, it's so crazy compared to back in our in the old days. One roll to buy and then process could have been the same as 10 rolls.
I know. I have an old caravan in my backyard at the moment that I gutted and considering turning it into a dark room. Um, because there's so many kids out here, like I teach at some like youth programs and stuff, do some photography out here um with like a non-for-profit that offer stuff to our local community. And none of them have ever done anything like that. And we don't have access obviously to dark rooms and things like that. So yeah, I'm considering building one, but Yeah, I just don't know. The expense as well. Like you say, the expense of running it would be probably pretty high.
but justified.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, and Matt, is anyone else joining?
Supposed to be about 5 people who've registered to come. So we're at 3 minutes past start, so I don't know if they'll turn up or not. I hope I've done it all right and they're not sitting somewhere else waiting.
It came through on my email. Like I registered and here's someone else.
Doing bird. Talk of the devil.
What are you doing, bird?
Hang on. I'll unmute. Should I do it?
Maybe it takes time to pop up because
Maybe.
just like Tenille did.
Yeah, I had to allow my computer to use the microphone too.
Yeah.
It was sort of in the bottom left-hand corner, a little microphone.
Yeah, I don't use the Zooms that much, but so it's a bit of a worry trying to get it going so everyone can hear and get them in the right place.
He's messaging me, but he's having problems. His microphone's not working.
Yeah, I had to go down to the bottom left corner and actually give my MacBook permission to use the microphone on this website.
Yeah. Right. I guess he's going to do that.
Yeah. I think you can do it in the top as well somewhere. I'm not very good at these things either.
Just get him on the phone, Max, if you like. We could try and work it through.
He's rebooting, he says.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it'd just be good to have a couple of other, because one thing you will notice, I'm not a natural speaker. You know, some people are very natural.
You want to know something funny? A friend of mine asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm going to go on this Zoom. And I said, I really hope they don't talk to me. Like, I really hope I can just watch and nobody talks to me. And then I jumped on and I was the only person here. And you said my name and I was like,
Okay.
Already started planning on I'll just get her to do all the talking. Yeah.
Well, should we start it?
Let's start talking about Tenille.
Yeah, why not?
whatever you want to talk about. I'm here to listen.
Tell us about that one, Max. Where are we? Japan?
No. So that's I love this location. I've showed a lot of things there. It's down in Surrey Hills. This really great accommodation. Just the roughest place you could ever think about living. Over the years, you would encounter some very dodgy people in the stairwells and everything, but just crazy graffiti everywhere. Actually,
Nice bit of open shade there, is it? And you got
so that was the cover. Let me see if I've got the story there.
reference.
The sorry.
So you're speaking from your new studio, aren't you?
Yes.
Can you tell me about your new studio, Max? I'm dying to know because I haven't asked. I'm saving it up.
Well, because of the way work is going, I just thought I might just set up a side thing and set up a little portrait and headshot studio. because I always enjoy that kind of interaction anyway. And I was just lucky. A friend of mine, lady friend, her business has an office downstairs, and she just happened to have this available space. And yeah, I haven't actually started yet. It takes me a long time to get things moving. But yeah, I'm just gonna. It's literally just book, be a head shop, turn up. Kind of like what Hugh does, but yeah,
Mm.
not the same style.
So not like 30-minute blocks and just try and do lots of people in a day kind of thing. So.
I probably will do 30-minute blocks, and yeah, it's just, Hugh's got his visual style for his, and do you know Hugh Stewart? Tenille? Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll do a lot of this ranting about my history and everything. So I've been friends with Hugh since we were teenagers, growing up in Auckland, New Zealand, having our crazy punk days. Anyway, I even remember when he was going over to London. We were all, and couldn't believe he was moving to London, and then he came back, and I'd moved to Sydney, and he flew back to Sydney, and he told us he'd started doing photography, and we just couldn't believe it. It's like, why would you do that? It's not something you can do for a job. And yeah, he's been doing it ever since. It was incredible. And yeah, he even did. I did some assisting with him over the years as well. But yeah, so he was the first official photographer that I ever known.
Yeah, it wasn't something people did, was it? Like what
No,
I thought about doing. I didn't know anyone who did anything like that.
I mean, you'd see people just doing it for fun, but not as a job.
Yeah, it's what other people did, didn't they? It's like from a
It's
yeah.
sorry, I always go to this story. That references how I started as a photographer. I'd moved to London. My girlfriend at the time was a stylist. Just and we were in London, and I was doing all this horrible labouring work, which was really hard back then and badly paid. And she was asking people on shoots, if you need any help, Max will come down and help. And just by chance, I was walking past the phone. This was before digital phones. The phone was ringing. I was about to go to my labour site, and I picked it up, and they're like, "Max, can you come down and help us out? We need help down on this shoot." And so I went down, and the photographer was a New Zealander, Derek Henderson, and we kind of got on very well. And the next week, I was in Miami for a week assisting him, then south of France for a couple of weeks, and then we were traveling all over the world. And I just thought, this is what I'll do forever. And back then, it was so nice. Well, his style anyway, because my role was literally just loading the camera, holding a bounce, very simple. And yeah, I couldn't have been luckier. Had I not been walking past the phone at that exact time, I probably still wouldn't be a photographer. But and then I didn't assist for very long, because back in those days, especially based in London, as soon as you did your own shoot, like outside of assisting, you weren't allowed to assist anymore. That was a rule in the industry. And the industry was so everyone knew everyone. So if you decided you wanted to take photos, you had to make the decision and step away from assisting. I just got a chance to do a little shoot, so I stopped assisting. That was it. But I feel very lucky to have started in the 90s, in the film time, and in London at that time. Couldn't have been more, just a better time to be there in the industry. I only came back here. I was only going to come back for a quick visit about 26 years ago, and I'm still here. But I'm still grateful for the industry here. I've had a good time. Yeah, so that's how it started. I wish it was.
Set up a flash in there. Is that how you do it? You got some, looks not natural light. It's pretty good on your face.
Well, that's actually from a nice old window right in front of me.
Yeah. Oh, that's handy.
I'll just be setting up a very simple flash. I'm just hoping to, because I've mentioned it to a few people in the acting world, and that, I need headshots. I need, especially in the AI moving times, people are still going to need headshots.
So you're down in, where are you? You're down in Piermont. You're kind of near where a lot of that kind of stuff is down there, isn't it? Acting and dances and all that down there.
Well, I think so, but I don't really know this area that well. I'm just getting to know it. It feels like it. It's just got a great, good vibe. I wish I could find the files for this one so you could see how great and rough it was.
Vogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, got all these. In my head, I always reference, yes, I did 16 Vogue covers, but for some reason I can't find 2 of them, and I can only find 14.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who's that one? Who's that previous one?
That's my bloody brain.
Abby Lee.
Yes, thank you. I was so lucky with Abby Lee. I did a lot of shoots with her, and
Rose Byrne. What was she like? That's another Abby Lee.
this was Abby Lee as well. That's Catherine McNeil. Oh, that's Nicole Trumpier. One of my favorite last trips, because back in my peak days, we'd just, the industry had budgets and we'd fly all over the world for a shoot. But my last one I remember flying anywhere was Nicole. She lives in Texas now on a proper farm. Her husband is a famous blues musician whose name I've forgotten already. And it was such an epic setup. But I did that for it was for Harpers. Hang on, where's the sorry.
Did you get her
Yes,
play?
sure. These are her children.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, I said Harpers, it was Elle.
You went to the farm, did you, where she lives?
Yes. And it was a real, because it was Austin, Texas, which is an amazing city. Like culturally, there's heaps of creative stuff and everything, but it's still very old Texas once you get out into the farm as well. As people would see, some of the neighbor farmers would be having signs saying "Get out," and standing around with shotguns because they're not white old Texans. But that was incredible. Sorry to be zooming. Tenille, yeah. I went through all these, didn't I? Oh, yeah, she.
What was she like? Rose Byrne.
Yeah, really, really nice. I'd photographed her when she was still at school, I think, as well, for something else. Which it must have been a long time ago. Do you remember she was having some anxiety problems at the time? She made it very clear to everybody. She was very, but look, she was lovely. Sorry, I do.
Was that one on the farm too? Did you take like stuff out, or is that a different time?
Different, yeah, way different time. This was before she'd moved over to America. Can't even remember that one. That was a very early one. Anyway, hopefully I find the ones that I can't find. Rolling Stone, Priestess. Oh,
Is that one you lost?
yeah, I thought I'd lost that one. It's a random one.
I love that one.
There's Margot.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Just encountering her. We had half a day with her, and just beautiful in Los Angeles.
Did you take your whole crew with you, or did you get a crew there?
I just picked up a crew there because it was for Oyster, limited budget, and because it was for Oyster, I was able to, there was no creative direction telling me I have to shoot it like this and it's got to be like that. I was just shooting it loose. A lot of it was just with my old film camera, and I didn't need much of a crew.
Yep. You hang around a bit afterwards, or did you have to look for locations and all that sort of thing?
Not in LA. We were there. Yeah, it was a very quick one. But this one, which was much later, I shot her for Harper's. We did get to hang her because her whole family was on the shoot as well. And this was up in my brain.
Coast.
No, not as fast. New South Wales coast, fancy town.
Byron?
Yes, God. It happens to me a lot at the moment. Places I've almost lived. I'm like, oh, what's it called? Anyway, we were on a beautiful rural thing near Byron, and her family was down from the Gold Coast. And we had a couple of days, and I have to say, Margot was very encouraging to be drinking tequila and having a really nice time. So yeah, that was really nice and social.
Well, that's what they used to do in the old days, isn't it? When they had the boutique sort of society photographers, you'd have a couple of sherries to sort of loosen everyone up a bit.
Funnily enough, I do remember a bit of that. I do also remember every single person on the shoot, even in the studio, was smoking the whole day, including me. So there'd be a proper haze. It was a lot different. But I don't even remember that one. That's that other one I showed you.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot when she's by herself.
That's another one with Catherine McNeil.
So once you've shot with them a couple of times, does that help you to shoot them again? Because they kind of know that you know each other and you've worked together before?
I think it helps, definitely with Margot, because I can actually email and message her. Because with my magazine Doing Bird, I wanted to shoot her for an upcoming cover. And she was really up for it. But she had to disappear for a while to go and have a baby. So I'll message her again and see if she's up for it. But I did this one in LA. That was nice and fun.
Is he Australian?
Yes.
Doing birds back? Because in Hollywood they do that, don't they? They sort of he's Aussie, she's Aussie, and then they put them together, little knowing you're a Kiwi, but I didn't know that.
Well, I'm actually technically Australian, even though I grew up in New Zealand. Actually, I'm English as well. Double citizen. I first shot this guy when he was really young for Rolling Stone. And then he went over and he's quite huge now, Troy Sivan.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was fun. Oh, that was just a Harper's Bazaar thing. I don't know why this one I reference a lot. That was in Los Angeles. Troy Sivan. I mean Travis Scott.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's cool.
Yes. But so we flew in for that one and literally had to go straight to the studio, and he had a full entourage with a full oh, hello Frankie.
Hello, Frankie.
Hello. Sorry, I'm late.
This Frankie I think is a famous photographer, one of the cool kid photographers.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Continue, please.
This you got in nice and easy. We've had some people just struggling. Doing birds has been sort of hovering backwards and forwards, isn't it? You see that?
Yeah.
It said that I had to. Oh, are you talking about the link to get into here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It wouldn't let me join when I clicked from the Instagram, and then I had to copy the link and then take it to a browser and then join that way.
Oh, sorry, I'm not.
Yeah, that's weird. Anyway.
We'll get better. This is going to be an ongoing thing over time. So this is almost the practice one today.
Nice.
Anyway, I was just telling the story about this oyster shoot. So yeah, we turned up from the airport. We were a bit tired, but went straight to the shoot, and he had his entourage. And there was a full list of requirements for the shoot. All this different food, this different alcohol, and cigars. We're like, why does he need that brand of cigars? It was somebody's job on the shoot to be rolling blunts all day. Yeah, so he was smoking strong weed for the whole time, as you can see from that. And yeah, it seemed to make him move and work really well.
It was loose.
Yeah,
Loose.
and this was we had to do this shoot the next day. What's her name again?
Emrata.
Yes, Emrata. She was nice. Yeah, but oyster isn't. I think it's gone under. Not like doing bird. That's coming back. So these aren't my covers, but so I published a magazine doing bird for 25 years so far, really, I think. This is just all the covers. Well, that's number 17. This is number 1. That one was the photographer we talked about the other day. Matt.
Oh, Terry Richardson.
Yes, Terry Richardson.
Yeah. He used to do that on-camera flash, didn't he? Like hold it really close to the lens, like a little snappy camera.
Yes. Actually, that doesn't look like his work, but he did that one as well of, the
Kate Blanchett, or is it?
yes, in a different style.
Yeah, they look like.
That's him as well.
Yeah.
Was this your cover, Frankie?
No, it's so funny. That's not my favorite one out of the lot, to be honest.
What would you say was your favorite?
But I like that one. Wait, I liked the one you just skipped.
That one?
No, the next one. I think that one's cool. And that one, not that one, but the other one. That one.
Yeah, that's good.
No, not this one. The one that was yellow. Yeah. Yours. You might be a bit delayed. Your screen. I'm not sure. But it had a yellow strip on it.
With her arms out.
Yeah, with her arms, and she had something draping out from her neck. Not that one, though. Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that is really nice.
I really like that one. What number is that? 14.
Yes.
How many have there been in total?
18.
Oh,
So we're looking at relaunching again by the end of the year.
what was last? I've got a more recent one. What was that? Was that number 18?
Yes. That was our attempt to relaunch, which proved to be very tricky in Australia, just with the budgets and it's very tricky.
When you did that one, I was in the UK after, and there was a magazine / corner shop type thing in London that was selling your the Doing Bird magazine.
I remember, yeah, you sent me a picture. Yes. That was very exciting.
So maybe it's more successful over there then.
Well, that's where it had all its distribution and attention back in the old days. It was mainly Europe-based and America a little bit. Not so much Australia. But Doing Bird, people ask why was it called Doing Bird? I'm probably told you this before, Frankie. So the name came from, I started this quite soon after I got stuck back in Australia. I'd been living in the East End of London where they have this thing, Cockney Rhyming Slam. And one of the big drives for doing the Doing Bird was, this was before digital. I couldn't email friends or stay in touch with the industry from over here. So, I thought, well, if I'm doing a magazine, I'll be communicating with them. And they were all contributing. But yeah, what shall I call it? And the Cockney rhyming slang popped up, doing bird is doing time in prison. And here I was in Australia. And here I still am. But yeah, I think better that I called it Doing Bird than Doing Time. Yes. And just show some random pictures. No, I don't know why that one's there.
Why is it like that? Was that folded out and you took a picture? Or are they meant to make it look like a magazine?
That was their artwork. They put all foldy stuff on it. Don't ask me why. But I used to have a really good client. What's he in? Anyway, they had Wrangler and Levi's and stuff. And that's when the budgets did get us, like, okay, the shoots in New York, the shoots over in Las Vegas, or from Sydney, and we just fly over and shoot it over there. Those were the days.
Yeah, right.
As you can see, that's in New York. I think we shot that through the night, like 3 a.m. or something until sunrise. That was we were in Africa on that shoot for Vogue, which was
Where all those little things.
they were so. Oh, I wish I could show you that photo of one of them sitting on my head. But yeah, Africa proper.
Were they actually the dad, like, positioned in that exact way? Or, like, was someone giving them, I don't know, food or something? How they perfectly all just there?
It was such a strange thing. Like we just turned up, with our guy, literally just sat, and then they just go into this to the point where they try and climb up onto your head to be as a high lookout point. Anyway, they were so friendly.
They were just there.
Yeah.
Wild. In the wild.
Yes, proper in the wild. All our getting around was a real commitment there. We were just driving for hours into the. I want to find the actual shoot to show you, but can't remember what it was called.
So you're driving around with the stylist and the model just looking for locations.
I love it.
Yes.
I think in my head, I thought it was going to be like super planned. And then when you say you were just driving around and then they all just came, it's just insane.
Yes. But that,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of known for that.
I love it.
I tend to not plan ahead and in detail. I just want to be there and see what's there, but there's always, so the stylist, the fashion director from Vogue, she was the opposite. She's very planning, but that's how we worked well together over the years. The balance of, because I think what happens if the photographer's a big controlling ego thing, and then the fashion director is, and that is a lot of, well, not conflict, but I'm just very easy, too easy. I'm just trying to find that shoot. I want to share that on the screen. I think I'd have it here. What's I don't even know what that is. How could I not have it? Oh, and there it is. That was the cover from it. She was so lovely, Isabel Lucas. There we were in our car. Oh, you're not really seeing much of the. Wow, that's not how I remember it. It was so great. See these little huts in the background, or tents?
Yeah.
It was like this luxury resort where you got your whole own tent with beautiful bed inside and a bathroom and everything.
Wow.
Beautiful locations.
Look at that.
Hey,
That's cool.
they were so cool. Oh, there's just this one incredible, this tree. Apparently it's been there for thousands of years. And then we did another shoot in Africa in another location, which was completely different, had a different model. It was so beautiful though, the place. A good rough town.
Was this the same time you went to Africa for the other one, or you came back to Africa?
No, it was, we just traveled to a different different place.
So when you're there, are you carting gear everywhere? Because obviously,
Yeah, you got to flash it out.
Yes, but that's why you got a crew. So
yeah,
it's their job to carry all that crap around.
yeah. But like because you don't have an exact plan, are they just bringing everything or
Eh, Yeah, definitely just well, especially shooting on location like that, I'm not going to need a very complex lighting setup. So yes, some flash.
as in you just decide at the time what you need?
Yeah. And I'm surprised these are all flash. Eh, I love this location, Bhutan. That was also for Vogue. Oh, sorry. Out of bed. It's a double spread though. And why are these so small?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe just use your mouse to zoom in a bit.
Yeah, but it just does a highlight on me.
Weird.
Workout. Anyway, Bhutan was incredible. We got to go there. They'd only just opened it up for tourists. We were almost like the first non-locals there. And it was just incredible. Sorry, they're so tiny.
You take your camera with you and stuff. I suppose a place like that, you'd have to take whatever you need, wouldn't you?
Oh yes, definitely. I do remember I did a advertising trip to India once, and we had to hire gear there. For some reason, we couldn't take it in, so we had to hire the gear. But each piece of equipment had to come with a local Indian, and we had all these light stands and everything, and there was at least 20 people with the equipment.
Well,
This was in Bhutan too, so a slightly different style. I love all the color.
so what are you doing? You're looking for a location and you go, oh, that looks good. Let's go here. If you're going random.
What, once you're at the location?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you do tend to do a bit of just, looking around and working out what's going to work. But, I don't know. I just love just seeing new colors and new scenery and everything. Very inspiring. Anyway,
I think it is, isn't it? When you first go to a place, it's like, and you're traveling and you've got your camera, you're just snapping everywhere because it all looks so inspiring because it's different to what you're looking at every day.
well, this Frankie Doyle, the famous photographer, most of her photography has been like travel photography. No,
Yeah, that's just my casual film camera photography. I guess that's what you're saying, though, kind of. Just bring my film camera and see incredible things and take a picture.
yes,
It's a good way to do it. I think yours are a bit different, though, Dad. You've got more of a subject going on.
this one, I like it because that doesn't even look like we were just up on the northern beaches, does it?
It looks crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I really like this one.
I love her the makeup and the hair and everything for that.
Yes, but I feel really lucky. starting in London, and they had incredible budgets, obviously, but it was just traveling the whole time. Because it was very limited what you could achieve in London, with the location and everything. And Europe was so accessible, just flying and just away the whole time. But to the point where a lot of us were just grumpy, like, wow, we've got to be traveling the whole time. So there we were, staying in luxury hotels, traveling all over the world.
Another bloody luxury hotel.
Yes, good. But just so many incredible locations. This one got a lot of attention because she was a plus size model. Yeah, and I think she's big on social media now. I could remember her name. She doesn't look very plus size here, does she?
I don't think she'd pass as plus size anymore.
Well, she
No,
definitely was officially a plus size herself.
maybe at the time, yeah, but now that's people would definitely have something to say about that.
But covers. That's boring. I like this. What this was down in the Salt Lakes, down in Adelaide. She was a very famous supermodel, German. She got flown out here for this one. Of course, I've forgotten her name. Fashion editor Naomi Smith. I'd forgotten about her.
When you do these, Max, do you have to get some kind of permission, or you just rock up and wing it?
It depends. I think on a location like this, no, like say you were shooting down in Bondi or whatever, you got to go through the council. I just remember we built this, me and my assistants. Well, they did all the work.
That's
She
beautiful.
thought it got really tricky though. She got really emotionally upset. Because we were out on the first day and driving back, and she was in the car with my assistant was driving, and they hit a kangaroo and killed it. And she got properly upset, like almost to the point she didn't want to go back out there the next day. But we set up a real lie sort of story. We got someone to go back and get kangaroo out and bury it, and then came up with a story. Oh, it was hit, but yes, clearly it's hopped off, so it's okay. And yeah, she was okay. I wish I could remember her name. You would have encountered her name before.
I guess model wrangling is a big part of your job.
Well, here we go. Anya Rubik.
There you go.
She was very huge. Model rambling part of my job.
Wrangling. Yeah, just sort of, I mean, they're the subjects, right? And they'd probably be, I don't know, all sorts. Some would be good and some would be not so good. And you'd have to.
Definitely, I one thing, it comes up with a lot of people and photographers tend to be more controlling and, change the personality and the attitude, no, a bit more like this. No, I want you to look like you're thinking this or whatever. I'm kind of the opposite. I just want to hang with them and capture the actual real personality. So even if they're grumpy and in a bad mood, just Oh, yeah, just hang out and capture that funny little moment where they're going from one thing to the other.
Yeah.
I get it doesn't always work, obviously, but I think that's what, just makes it a bit different.
Yeah.
I definitely don't want to control. Um, but, well, sorry to be ranting about me, but back in my peak days, just about all my clients and what they loved about me, and they would tell me this all the time, is like, you're just not like an egomaniac trying to control everybody. And that makes it so much more creative, collaborating with everybody, which is totally what I just love the stylist to be pushing it in this, over to there, or even the hair and makeup, taking it somewhere else. But now it's so different on shoots. It's like everybody from the digis to the assistants, everybody standing around the screen going, no, 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 move more like this. No, you should elbow out like this. No, change the expression. Everybody is yelling at the screen, and the clients are at the point where they think they're the ones being creative, and I'm not controlling enough. It's like, no, I'm never going to be the one going, no, change that, change that. I still just want to creatively collaborate. So I get that criticism a lot now, to be honest.
I'm going to have to depart the call, but thank you for the chat. I can't wait for the next one.
Yes, when is your Zoom one?
Yeah, no time soon, sorry. Give me about 15 years and maybe I'll start. Or 20, actually. How many of you had 30?
Yeah.
Long time away.
So
And
will
then-
you be 60 in 20 years?
No, 40, okay, give me 40 years.
Okay.
Anyway, it's great. It is, even if it's just a test run, this is great. And I can't wait for the next one.
Thanks, Bert. Thanks, Frankie.
All right.
I
Thank you.
can't. Oh, how do I leave?
At the Hotel of California. We can't get out.
Look, Bondi.
There we go. Got permission.
Just to reference the last Zoom guest. Oh God, I just started Photoshop by mistake. That was Frankie Doyle, my daughter.
Yeah, right. So she's following in the father's footsteps.
Well, she's been really, just wanting to set up she was going to start doing families, couples, that sort of thing. She keeps getting sort of distracted setting up other things. This was Bondi as well. Oh God. Sorry, the pictures I'll make sure they're bigger for the next one. But that was really fun. Don't know what was going
What do you do with the public when you're there? Like, are there people helping keep the public out of the way?
Not really. You've just got to, sometimes it can be tricky, but you just kind of get used to working around it. Oh yeah, that was a random one. Some of these were before Digi was really a thing. They were shot on film. Oh yeah, that was just one great thing. When I was peaking at Vogue, there was so many advertorials. So, this one was for David Jones. So you'd still be doing a Vogue shoot, but you'd get paid really well. We get that shoot.
Big budgets.
Like, yeah, just in terms of equipment and lighting we were talking about before. And I noticed in one of those posts you did on, had me ranting about it last time on film. I've never considered myself very tech obsessed, like with the equipment and stuff like that, because I've always had such great crew who I can just talk about, what I imagine, it's going to look like, and they can take that vision and actually technically put it into, and I've just always loved it. Like I'm just, thinking and and they're just setting things up, they're just so obsessed with all the details and everything. And it just brings it up to that level. Yeah.
Mm.
I've been very lucky with that. We found that one, didn't we? Yeah. But I'm having to get a bit technical myself the moment with my own studio. This story I really love, but I haven't got it handy. It was for my Doing Bird magazine. That's she's an Aussie model, but she went over and did really well. But she was smoking the whole time as well.
Suppose it helps them stay thin.
Yeah. Now I guess they're just vaping.
Ah,
What was that? Oh, Country Road. Amy Shark. Oh yeah, and that was Undercover. Sorry, some of these aren't very exciting. She was a big model overseas too, but I can't remember who it was. Oh, there's Margot looking at me.
so that was the same shoot as the cover. That's the Harper's.
Yeah, this was the Harper's one.
Did you take that car in, or is that a found object, that one? It looks pretty cute.
Yeah, we found it around. Yeah, I think one of us saw it, and then we hired it. I got another picture of it in the story. I just don't know where it is right now. But as I was saying before, I really love working with actors because you get to see the full. I'm kind of in awe of how they can, how would you say that? Just their expressions, like it's so subtle but so, proper dramatic. It's funny when I did one of Sarah Snook a couple of years ago. Do you know that actress?
Yeah, Succession, that one.
Yeah. So I hadn't encountered her before, so I quickly watched that whole series. So I'd got to know her character in that so well. And then meeting her face to face, like that's how you get to see how incredible they are at acting. It was a completely different person, not even one mannerism or anything remotely similar.
Mm.
Yeah, well, she was really fun. But
So that's what you'll be doing a bit of now in the new studio. A few actors' headshots and things you're thinking. Is that correct?
yes, and pretty much anyone who needs or wants
Yeah.
a headshot, maybe some model shots as well. They always need those. But it'll just be a nice, easy side income.
Mm.
I was going to show you. So I've got an exhibition coming up with the scrap stuff. But yeah, you'd have to get an expensive Uber in from where you guys are. How far away are you, Matt?
I'm in Toowoomba.
Oh, wow.
I can
I thought
fly.
I was far.
Yeah, no. far. I can fly there in an hour and a half, a little bit, maybe hour and a quarter.
Oh, yeah. I always forget where.
I have a neighbor using a power saw. Can you hear it, or is it just me that can hear it?
Just you.
Oh, good.
Yes, I don't hear that one.
How you going to advertise the new biz, mate? You're just doing it word of mouth? Are you going to set up a little Instagram for it, or what do you
You'll
do?
have to post. You'll have to actually post.
Well, I definitely think I might even be engaging at, paying a professional online marketing sort of person for the first time ever. Actually, yeah, because I'm sure it would be fully justified. It's not something I've ever been interested in, even a little bit. But yeah, there's really real marketing node things now, isn't there, with online. Yeah, so whatever I have to do, I'll do it.
What do you think, a website or social media or both?
Yeah, I'm going to start a website. Can you guys see these as they pop up?
No. Can't see anything at the moment.
Oh, yeah, because I'm only sharing the Red Jana. I was just going to show you some of the scraps from the exhibition.
So with scrapbooks, why did you start doing that? Was that something you'd leave with potential clients when we used to go around, see ad clients and what have you? You'd leave a scrapbook with them, or how did it?
Well, no, but I did love in the old days with clients, like you'd turn up with your portfolio
Yeah.
with actual printed pictures in a nice leather portfolio and go through it.
Yeah.
But with the scrap stuff, because you always had Polaroids, prints, just piles and piles of stuff just sitting around, and I just got into, I just started sticking it in these scrapbooks and mashing it up, and I just got it kind of addicted to it over the years.
Yeah.
And I love it now because I literally have a picture that I took last week mixed up with one that I did 30 years ago or something, just, I don't know. So yeah, I just got totally hooked on it.
Where's the exhibition?
It's at a gallery called Saint Cloche, which is in sort of in between Paddington and Darlinghurst. And yeah, it's really nice. It's very good, supported. These are just some of the ones that are going up. Sorry, that one's a bit inappropriate. It is funny when there's nudes in my exhibitions, I'm worried, do I look like an old creep with these but it's always her or this other curator lady who choose them. So there's another one.
So will you photograph your book and then print that up?
Yes. So literally once the scrapbooks are all done, I just stand over them and do a high-res photo, and then I've got a really great printer. She's great.
It could be a photo book.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a scrap photo book, hopefully published by the end of the year. That was Princess Diana. I didn't take that photo. I feel a bit bad. I took a photo of the photo. That was when she actually passed, and it was I was in London. There's Margot.
Well,
always staring at me. It's another nude. That was her choice, not mine.
they're cool though.
It's an old friend. Do you know that label Pan? Perks and Mini? Yeah, it's a clothing label. Anyway. Oh, that was out in California. That was somewhere in America as well.
So have you done this you've just done this over the years and kept them?
Yeah, just building up heaps of piles of, hundreds of scrapbooks. But, yeah, you have to edit it down a little bit. This one here looks long, it's actually gonna be a long print like that at the exhibition.
Do you edit them down yourself, Max, or do you like having someone help you?
I really like, because she's a great curator, the exhibition, the gallery lady.
Yeah.
And just going through my, hundreds of scrap pages and, yeah, I like following, like she'd be, no, maybe more like this or more like that. And it sort of leads it somewhere where you might not have gone tonally otherwise. And, with this one, she wanted a lot more sort of scenery. Like the last exhibition had a lot of the actresses and models and,
Mm.
so this one, has got a lot more. Well, there's some scenery.
Yeah. They're beautiful.
Yeah. But it's so nice seeing them up as actual big prints,
What size are you printing them?
It really varies. Like there's one, a proper huge print. And there is one mall and we had it at the last exhibition where they're all stringed up like they're only about that big, but there's hundreds of them. And they sold really well because, people could just buy a little print.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was good to look forward to.
When's it?
You put all those details up of when and everything like that?
No, because if I had the worst memory, I would have to go down and when the exhibition is.
Yeah. When
I
it's
thought you meant when the photo was taken.
Oh, no, you would never.
No, I can't remember. This is an amazing zoo down the coast. Now,
I love the two together, though. It's just like
yes, exactly.
yeah, it's brilliant.
But if anyone said, "So who is the nude?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't remember." Anyway, yeah.
So
One
where's
Do you
thing
get
with
nervous?
What's that?
Get nervous when you're having an exhibition?
I guess no. I get quite excited because
Good.
it's just it's just so great to be focused on art photography again. One thing at the launch, because my band's new single is actually called Scrap Forever, and so I'm going to be singing the song at the launch, and it is a song that is literally about my life as a scrapbook sort of thing. So it should be quite entertaining. Yeah, hopefully. I could have played it quickly, but I wouldn't know how to play it on my computer. I guess I'm learning how we'll be better at this. Don't allow.
Well,
I
I
guess-
wasn't expecting to be the only person, but I'm thankful.
Well, quite a few logged in. We just don't know Where did
where they disappeared to.
Yeah,
Maybe they couldn't do the link thing. Like, maybe you need to reach out and find out, you know, how they went trying to get on.
well, yeah. I mean, you did it okay, right? It just asked you for
Yeah, it just came on the email and I clicked it. It wasn't too hard. But I'm on my laptop, so I wonder whether I don't know whether it's different on phones or
yeah.
probably more techie.
I've got their emails now, so I can just send them an email and ask them
yeah.
the problem.
Here's the song. Can you hear it?
No, I think you got to slide that little thing at the bottom there, have you?
No, that's the.
Or press the speaker.
Yeah, press. Yeah.
They're going to make it really loud.
No, that's not working, is it?
No. You're making me want to hear it now.
I love that picture. That's me having my first pint of beer.
Really?
Yeah,
You love them. Yeah.
I was 7.
You're really into it.
Yeah. I always go down this. Sorry. So, I told you Hugh was the first photographer. Well, in this scrap layout thing, he did a portrait of me. And I put it in here. God. There's me taking my first photos.
Eh,
There's Frankie.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But there's a picture that Hugh did of me.
Did you take a lot of photos of them and did they get sick of you taking photos of them? Because I've got 3 daughters and they're always like, "Mom, enough."
No, I don't remember them ever complaining about it. And we do have a lot. That's
I'm always
bad.
asking for models.
Yeah, I've had that. Most people who are close to me just
That was me as a young.
not again. Boy. Side eye you get the side eye. No.
I just once it gets to Hugh's portrait, I'll stop it. There's my son. That's the famous Aussie actor.
Yeah, he's good too, isn't he?
Come on, where's Hugh's portrait? Here it comes. Here it comes. That's not me.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
That the rabbit.
Yeah.
That was Kylie Minogue in the back of my car.
Right.
It just blows my mind.
There it is.
There it
Hugh
is.
did that out of
Look at that. And the earring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rebel.
It was a couple of years ago, but sorry, but yes.
Do you have a lot of photos of yourself or are you one that doesn't like to have photos taken?
It is weird, like, especially on social media, I've never put a selfie up. I've never put a picture of me. And, I've got pictures, just normal family ones, when I was young and stuff like that. But no, I don't have many. But sorry to reference this, my other side little thing I've got going now that I'm a grey old man, silver-haired modeling.
Oh,
And I have found that, I only get the odd job every now and then, but they're the most fun days being on the other side of the
yeah,
camera.
modeling. Like you're on the other
Yes.
side of the camera. I
Yeah.
love that.
I never thought I would do it. The reason I started, actually, Hugh contacted me one day. They needed an older guy he was doing King Furniture ad. So, oh yeah, okay. I went down. All I had to do was sit on a couch all day with my lovely model wife. And yeah, I think I got 10 grand or something like that
Wait.
with using. I'm like, yeah, I'll do this. And it's not something I ever thought I would do, but every time I've been on the shoots, I couldn't have had more fun, just being on the other side of the camera and not have to do any of the pre-production or post-production. All I have to do is just be there and
Sit there and look pretty.
yeah, crack bad jokes. Yeah, and it's just like I was on one a few weeks ago, and yeah, just watching how this young uh, lady photographer, how she worked and everything. It was proper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done some extras work and things like that because I obviously film and TV and stuff as well. And because my girls all want to do dancing and acting and all that stuff, so they've wanted to do extras work, and then I get roped in because if I'm on set, I may as well do it as well. And I found it really interesting being there, on the other side.
Yes, you just see things completely.
Yeah, I get more of a kick out of watching, like you said, everybody working. They're not even noticing that stuff. They're just there having fun, being extras and all the rest of it. But I'm looking at where they've got the camera, what all the different things that are going on.
Yes, yeah. No, so yeah, I'll always enjoy it, even, and I think as I get even older, I'll get more work because they always need an oldie in the in the film. But anyway, yeah, it's just good to stay in that. But yeah, in terms of we were referencing the news items, the portraits and the headshots. I do always enjoy that, just social interaction, but I honestly don't see the other side of my career moving forward anywhere near like it was. The industry has just changed so much. And I'm not complaining. I'm just assessing. Um, even if I was great at marketing myself and I was back out there and there's the work just doesn't even exist anymore.
No.
And but back in my lovely peak days, there was one handful of us all competing for all the campaigns, all the editorial. Now there's thousands, and the great cool kids who will do 10 times more shots in the day and have them all ready straight away. And yeah, so justified if they have a little budget, they'll just, oh, we'll do those guys. So yeah, I'll always still get lucky and pick up the odd job, but not nowhere near like it was back in the old.
A
So
little bit sad.
what was that?
I said it's a little bit sad.
It is. I'm not going to let it make me sad. I'm very grateful to have been in the industry at such a exciting time. You imagine London in the 90s. There's so much. Well, it was where the grunge sort of thing started. I don't know. I'm grateful, but I wouldn't say sad as much as frustrating. Um, but yeah, I'll find just other ways of. Well, as I said before, we're going to relaunch the magazine. At least we're collaborating with some people over the cities, and that'll keep me back in the industry, back sort of at the top. But yeah, it's not like that'll bring locally much more work, kind of thing. But yeah, it'll still be interesting.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to this.
Yeah, thanks, Tenille.
Tenille, if we come to another one, you'll notice I'll be even better at talking then.
I think you did a great job.
I'm going to keep practicing.
Now, Max,
I think you did a better
good
talk.
show.
No, it was great. I loved it. I'm excited to see what you like on the next one.
Yes. Hopefully we'll find a way with the next one, because I only shared the promotion once on my Instagram because I was feeling a bit self-conscious. But moving forward, when we're doing the next ones, I'll fully be involved in promoting. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got a lot out of it. I love that because I'm not a huge planner either, but I've always felt self-conscious about that I was doing it wrong because I wasn't planning everything to a T, and I kind of like to turn up or I have a casting agent I work with. She brings a lot of young actors that don't really know what they're doing, so you can't really force or plan things. So, like, I kind of feel better about some of the things I'm doing, to be honest.
Oh, good. And just you guys know where my next gig is and what time to turn up here. Saturday night at the Union Hotel, my band is playing.
Yeah.
And
What's
yeah.
that? What's
I
that?
think that's the only night I'm not shooting. I'm shooting Friday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, there you go.
So,
So, but it's so strange. We're not on till 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, I'll be drunk by then.
That's half an hour later than my normal sleep time. So strange. And we're playing down in Thirroul on Sunday night.
oh,
Yeah. So
well, my kids go to school in Wollongong. So, they live in Picton, but 2 of my high school, so I have a 17-year-old and a 14-year-old that go to Wollongong.
do they commute there every day?
Yeah, so I do a lot of the driving back and forth because where we are, there's only one high school and they're extremely creative. So they go to the Performing Arts High down in Wollongong there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then one of them dances at Smeaton Grange, which is completely the other way.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we sort of travel a lot. We're all over the place. But that's the good thing about, I guess, working for myself. A lot of the times I'm editing or doing things in between when I'm driving them everywhere.
Yeah.
It's a season of life. I just keep telling myself it's just a season. It'll change again.
Everything changes.
Yeah.
Well,
And lots of shoots and edits and things all sort of worked in between all of that.
and apparently petrol might be running out, so you won't be able to drive there anyway.
That's okay. I'll have to homeschool.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks so much. It's been really fun.
Yeah, you've been amazing.
You'll just be one of hundreds in the next one, but
I love it. I was not expecting anybody to talk to me. I was hoping I was just gonna hide in the corner, but that's okay.
all right. Well, you'll be one of the main speakers at the next one too.
See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Who's going?